Listen up. Do y'all remember the movie Civil War that was released in 2024? In the movie, the president was portrayed as a tyrannical, power-hungry dictator and the primary antagonist. He was responsible for dissolving institutions like the FBI, ordering airstrikes on U.S. soil, suppressing journalists, and causing the Civil War by dismantling democratic checks and balances to maintain power. Do y'all remember that? Here's a short clip to refresh your memory.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death.
What if?
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here.
What?
Well, you're American, okay?
Okay. What kind of American are you?
Now think about this really hard. Does this sound familiar to what is happening right now? Because remember, just like Jesus puts his prophecies in the Bible, Satan puts it in TV shows and television, all kinds of media. They have to show us before they do it. Now we have ICE agents on the streets acting like a rogue military force, not only detaining illegal immigrants, but also U.S. citizens. Not only detaining them, but shooting them. These people are literally trained for 8 weeks. Police officers are trained for 12 to 27 weeks. They are trained in this short amount of time so that they can keep pumping them out. And this is why we have what is going on right now. Because these people are given very little training and are given guns. With the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, they were given $75 billion. That is more than the Marines. Not only that, but they are offered a $50,000 sign-on bonus. And if they quit before their time is up, then they have to pay that back. So best believe that's going to give them incentive to stay, even when they realize they don't want to be a part of it anymore. They're going to be stuck in it. Kristi Noem is telling people to carry their papers to prove their citizenship, like we are living in Nazi Germany. And now Trump is talking about implementing the Insurrectionist Act, which would do what? Pause the midterm elections. And I believe he will do this for that reason, so that his ego isn't crushed. Remember, in the movie Civil War, the president was a tyrannical, power-hungry dictator who suppressed journalists because he didn't like what they were saying and ordered airstrikes on U.S. soil. Everyone needs to wake up.